Namaste दोस्तों. Hello friends, this is Suman Sharma. Welcome back to my channel Suman Education Hub English. In today's video we are going to see how you will be passed GST payable provisional entry in Telegram. You all people know that 23 and 24 is going to be finished on 31st of March. Before finishing this financial year, we make sure that we have to finalization our books, our tally. So how you will be record GST payable provisional entry, I'm going to tell you in this video one by one. We are going to see how you will be finalization your books and how you will be record your expenses provisional entry in this video. I'm just going to tell you how you will be record GST provisional entry, and in the next video one by one I'm going to tell you all those expenses provisional entry in Telegram. So let's get started. First, we will figure out GST liability is there or not in Telegram. So how you will be analyze and how you will be figure out your GST liability in Telegram. So first we need to open Telegram, and from here we will open balance sheet and click on current liabilities and click on duties and taxes. Now you can see your debit and credit side. There is showing your taxes amount. In debit side you can see your input taxes amount, and in credit side you can see your output taxes amount. When we adjust our output taxes with input taxes, then we will get our GST payable amount. Let's suppose if your output taxes is amount more than your input taxes, so there is come your GST taxable amount. If your input taxes amount is more than output taxes, so there is a ITC you can carry forward for the next month. So there, in this case, our output tax is more than input tax, so there is a GST payable amount which we have to pay to the government. So at the end of the year 23-24, we need to pass a GST payable GST provisional entry in the month of March. So we will change the date by pressing F to 31st of March, and here we will adjust our output taxes with input taxes. So we will debit all our output taxes like output CGST, SGST and IGST. So I am going to debit here output CGST amount will be debited, and again we will debit output SGST. So output SGST amount will be debited 1,16,000, whatever amount will be there, you have to debit your output CGST, IGST and SGST. So in our case there is no output IGST, there is only output CGST and SGST. So we have already been adjusted, we have already been debited our output. Now we will adjust our input tax amount with output. So here I am going to adjust input CGST amount will be credited, and again we will adjust our input SGST amount will be credited. Now you can see, and whatever amount will be remain, that is our GST taxable GST payable amount. So how you will create GST payable ledger? By pressing Ctrl C you can create GST payable ledger under group current liability. Why current liability? As because GST payable is amount is our liability. This is a ultimately liability for our company. So that's why we will create this ledger under group current liability. So our GST payable amount come out 25,174.88. In narration you can mark this is a GST payable entry, GST provision entry for the month of March. So in this way you can also pass GST payable GST provision entry at the end of the year 23 and 24. When we will enter in next financial year 24 and 25, we will pay this GST payable. So how you will be pay? From gateway of telepress fee, and from the right hand side select payment voucher. By pressing F2 you can change the date, in which date you want to pay. So before passing that entry you can see, if you want to see GST payable entry, so open balance sheet and go to the current liability. You can see there is GST payable amount will be shown there. So let's pass GST payable entry which we are going to pay to the government. So here I have been changed the date in the next financial year, 1st April 24. Before we have credited GST payable, now we will debited GST payable ledger. So GST payable ledger will be debited with amount 25,000, whatever GST payable amount you have to debit that amount, and our bank will be credited as because we are going to pay GST payable amount by our bank. So this is how you can book your GST payable, your GST provision entry at the end of the financial year 23-24. Search my channel on Google or on YouTube by searching Suman Education Hub English. You will get my channel over there, and you will get all the videos related English language related accounts. If you have any query, if you have any doubts, you can search on Google, and at the end of your query you can type by Suman Education Hub English. You will get my channel on the top of your search, and you will get your query solution. I hope this video will help you out. If this video will help you out, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and keep watching my videos.